Hiya, welcome to my Vlogmas day 10, so it's the 10th today. This is going to hopefully be a one shot. I'm going to open my advents with you and show you what I'm knitting on. So it's kind of a little bit of a mini pod going on. And I want to show you what I got at the Leigh Family Yarn Retreat. So apologies, this might be a bit of a longer one, but it's kind of a podcast too, so we're going with it. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this is that I am taking the brownies to Panto this afternoon, so I won't have anything for the vlog. So I thought, let's sit down, have a conversation. I'm going to be jumping up and down and opening advents and showing you what I'm knitting on. I've forgotten the sock already. This is not going well. This is about the 4th time I've started this. My name's Sharon. I haven't introduced myself either. It's family are around. I have Demi with me. She's just over there. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, I've also plenty of water. So let's start off with the advent, shall we? Let's go for Katie's first. This video could be very long. So this is Katie. I did a swap with Katie and I haven't pre-done this, so I have no idea where any of the little packages are. So apologies for rustling. It's not 10th, it's the 11th, isn't it? Oh, honestly, it's the 11th. I'm sure it's the 11th. Now I'm going to have to look it up. It is, it's the 11th. So I couldn't find the 10th. Right. Oh dear. So I'm loving my swap with Katie. And the little tags that are coming on with the number on it, I am putting it in my diary each day, my little junk journal, which I'm sure you've seen. And apologies for all the rustling and everything else you're going to get. So I do it all off camera. Oh, that's pretty. Chocolate Queen. And really pretty mini. I'm going to whisk through them a little bit because obviously I have a lot to get through. Next up is my friend Jo. So this is So Can Jo, who makes lovely project bags. So this is another swap. And ooh, Game of Crafting. That's pretty. It's sparkly. Ooh, very pretty. I need to write 11 on Katie's yarn because I've nicked her number just in case whatever I decide to make the these I want to do in order. And then there is Leanne. Which are coming in these lovely little packages. Oh, the theme to today's, that's pretty. So these are little 5-gram swaps, and I'm thinking I'm going to make some crochet stars, which if you check out the Giddy Yarns Vlogmas from last year, she made, and they're really pretty. So that's my swaps. So next up we'll go for the 4-ply. Oh. I'm going to do this one at a time. So this is the West Green Loft Yarns one. Ooh, that's pretty. Sort of a duck egg blue. I've got a feeling you're going to get an ooh, that's pretty for all of these. I need to think of some more descriptive words, don't I? And then Bumbling Yarns and Sherry Iris I have to grab off together because the Bumbling Yarns box stops Sherry Iris box from falling on the floor. So there we go. This is Bumbling Yarns. I've left all the info for all of these in the other room, so I will look up colourway names and things afterwards. But this is the nerdy advent, so they've all do have a theme. A little sweet, and oh, that's pretty. Oh, again, purple and grey. I have to look up what it was. If you want to know, if you check on Laura, who's the Lonely Knitters, Instagram tomorrow, she puts up all her colourways and what they're inspired by. And this is Sherry Iris. Which will take me a while to get into, because they always do. Very pretty though. Need to put these boxes back when I'm finished. I've got a pile now. A pile of boxes. Oh wait a moment. So they come in little fabric pouches. They're really sweet. And I always insist on undoing the little numbers so that I can put them back on. Right, I'm going to save the story till later. I won't read that on camera. I've been loving reading these stories every morning. And it's wrapped up in tissue paper, and then I keep the Sherry Iris for my diary. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Okay, that's going to annoy me now. Isn't that lovely? We shall be talking more about the Sherry Iris Advent Calendar in a little while, when I get to what I was knitting and now what I'm knitting. Right. See if I can just pop that through there so that, oh, that's a text coming in, which hasn't come up on my watch. That's weird. Oh, that's because I turned the notifications off on my watch. No wonder it was being quiet the last couple of days. I might leave that off for Panto actually. Right, so let's just pop these ones away. Otherwise I end up with no room on the table. So in this box, which I really did mean to decorate but never got around to, I've got my Giddy Yarn Advent and the Giddy Yarn Collaboration Advent too. So I'm going to put that back up. So this is the Giddy Yarn one, and these are all inspired by the Chronicles of Narnia, which I love that book. And I love the DS computer game of it even more. Ooh, Edmund's Betrayal. That's cool. Love that blue, as you'll see later. Again, what's coming up. And then in the collaboration one, here is this month's dial. Oh, this day's dial. That's the one. 3rd Volt Yarns. Oh, I've just seen this. Souls and Sangria. Look at that. That's bright and cheerful. I love this blue. Again, as you'll see later. Wow, lots of spoilers for what's coming up later. And then this beautiful advent from Woolly Goodness. My lovely friend Jenny. This is so pretty. Ooh, wow. Got some washi tape with this one. That's useful. That can go in my journal. And look at this colour. It's a blue day. That's beautiful. I love recording here. The colours are amazing. Should do it more often. Right, so that's all the fingering weight ones. What do I do next? DK, don't I? So I've got my Lay Family Yarn one over here. What are we on? 11. 11. I've got my Elderflower Stitches one behind my spinning box. And my Fibre Fox one is over here. So these are the DKs. So this is the Fibre Fox one. This is the first time I've had her. Well, first of all, I've had a yarn, although I did have some bought for me for my birthday, but I haven't actually used it yet. So this is today's one, and I'm putting these into my understated every day. And so far I've kept up with it. Today might be the day that doesn't happen. So that's pretty. So that'll be my next colour in my jumper, which I will show you in a little while. That's lovely. Can go down there. This is the Lay Family Yarn rainbow one. I honestly haven't peeked. It's just the label didn't quite make it on the join. I'm loving how these are all looking on my advent hanger now though. Ooh, that's pink. Definitely not blue on this one. The DK's having a bit of a pink theme. And this one is elderflower stitches, which I did a jumper in last year, which is what's inspired me to get the DK ones this year so I can make another jumper. Ooh, going back to the blue theme. Skating on the frozen pond. Oh, isn't that lovely? So it's looking a bit mint green in that, in the camera. I suppose it is mint green. Yeah, no, that's the colour. It's a mint green with some blue speckles. That's pretty. So put that one back in there. I'm going to put this over here in its place, and then it's my spinning one, which is this one, which is the Siobhan Crafts one, and was bought by a friend to get me back into spinning, which worked. So these are all butterfly inspired, and oh wow, oh, there's another butterfly, little progress keeper this time. And that's the fibre, so that's top. That's very pretty. I think is it brushed top, and then it's an orange sulphur butterfly. I don't know if you'll be able to see that in there. So I'm taking these out and popping them in my journal, because actually I'll rip this one now. You watch. They've been quite easy to get out. Yeah, there we go. So they sort of come out whole. So then I'll put those in that my junk journal. So that's my spinning one. I need to put that back. I'm a couple of days behind. I'm quite a few days behind on my spinning at the moment. So I'm trying to spin 2 days worth in one. I think I might have said that on yesterday's vlog. Oh. This is the Sherry Iris Mindfulness Advent, which I am loving. I love this Advent. And 12 days of it are yarn and 12 days of it are other things. And today's a yarn day. So let's see what's in this one. I can't get it open. Got it. Sherry, who does your knots up? So there we go. And then that's the little package inside. And this is Warm Hearts. In winter we lead a more inward life. Our hearts are warm and cheery like cottages under drifts. Henry David Thoreau. Why do I do this to myself every time? This will be another Sherry Iris sticker for my diary. Actually slightly ripped one this time. Didn't do that very well. That's lovely. Pinks and the greens, always a favourite with me. So I'll put this back in its little pouch, and I just put an M on the back of its 11 so that I remember it's from the Mindfulness Advent rather than the main Advent. I was going to use all the minis together in one project, but I may still do that, but not the project that I originally thought of. Just need to watch my time. so that my camera doesn't cut out. Right, so lastly it'll be the stitchery one. It's the first year I've had the stitchery one and I'm absolutely adoring it. Yay, first one out. There we go. So you're getting all sorts of little packages in this one. I don't think it's one I do every year, but it's certainly one I do every couple of years. Oh, that's pretty. Scandinavian Tree mini embroidery kit. Oh, it's lovely. I think I need to make sure I've done all of these kits before I'm allowed to order the next one. I think I should make that a rule. But some of these will make amazing presents for people next year, so. Or just really lovely hangings around the house as well. I might keep some of them. Right, so that's the end of the advents. So I want to talk to you about what I'm knitting now. So let's start with, it's living in here at the moment, along with all sorts of other things, but I am knitting the Understated, which is a jumper by Joji Locatelli. If you are a long-term viewer of the podcast, you will know that I have knitted a number of Understateds. I think this is, so I've got my grey one, my blue one. I feel like there's a third one, but maybe not. Maybe it's just my grey one and my blue one. Oh, and I knitted one for Kelly, so that would be 3. So I have knitted 3, but I've only got 2. So this is my third one for me. And I'm using the fibre, that's my doorbell. That's not embarrassing at all. Our doorbell, we're Christmas here. Our doorbell is playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I changed it before I left for the Lay Family Yarn retreat last weekend. Didn't tell the kids. That was funny. They weren't impressed. Right, so I am using the minis from my Fibre Fox Advent. And this is how it's coming out. So I'm just still increasing for the fronts at the moment, and then hopefully today actually I will be going into joining it in the round, and then I might do the sleeves. I haven't decided yet. I think what I'm going to do with the sleeves, because this is so crazy, I might just split 2 minis in half and do the sleeves, because they're quite short sleeves on this, out of the 2 minis. So the sleeves match, but they won't match the body. But I'm loving how this is working out. So that's the front, and then that's the back. So I just knit until I've run out of mini, and then I start again the next day. I'm actually just going to give a shout out to my stitch markers on here, because I love them. The Progress Keepers. They're not here for any reason at all, just because I love them so much and they're keeping me company. So I've got that one, which is my Jiggles and Beans Christmas Lolly. I've got that one, which is a Simply Serving gingerbread house that I got at Kelly's retreat last weekend. So that's one of the things I bought. I've got the Corner of Craft gingerbread house, which I love. And I've got a Sugar Tots. That was from one of her advent a couple of years ago. Also a gingerbread house. There's a gingerbread house theme there. And then finally I've got I think this was also Sugar Tots. I think it was. Cookies and milkshake. Christmas cookie and milkshake. Progress Keeper. So yeah, they're just hanging out on the back there at the moment. But now that I've shown this on the podcasty thing, I'll move them down so I can show you the progress. I'm interested to see how much of a jumper I'll have by the 24th. I mean, today is only the 11th, so halfway, maybe. I've got 2 sleeves and then the rest of the body to do, so it might be. Which will be good if it is, because then it means I can get the same style jumper out of both of my Elderflower Stitches one and my Lay Family Yarn one. And theoretically, if I do the same thing again, which is just knit a whole mini each day, I'll have a jumper for January and February. January and February too. So that's kind of exciting. And I'm not doing any year-long knit-alongs this year. That's done. Right, so that's that one. So I'm also doing the Adventures in Brioche wrap. which I'll show you the pattern for in a minute. Now I'm very new to brioche. I've not really done it before, and you have seen this. Where's my other? Sorry, bear with me. So is this the front page? Which one's the front page? Tallow, I think is the name. There. So this is what it's going to look like. And I decided I was going to do it in my my Sherry Iris Advent, which I started in, and this is it. Thank you. It's been given permission forms. So I've started it in this. Now I have gone wrong here, which is a part of the reason why I've started again. But also my two colours I'm using are so similar that I was kind of making life difficult for myself with a first brioche project. Really, I feel personally that for a first brioche project, unless you're doing it all in the same colour, having contrasting yarns makes it a little bit easier. So I haven't abandoned this. I've just put it on another set of needles and just kind of left it. I think I will abandon it. I think I will pull it out eventually, but just for the moment it's just sort of sitting there because I can't. I just literally, it's heartbreaking to pull it all out, isn't it? So rethinking that one, I have not used my beautiful Advent from, I'm sorry about the basket it's in. It got evicted out of the nice basket it was in for my Advents and got put in this one. But this is my Advent from Les Family Yarn last year, which I have not used. And because I've already opened it, I am not worried about doing it in date order, like, you know, the first, second, third, fourth, etc. I'm just going to make it as contrasty as possible. So I picked, hence the blue theme, this bright blue and this as my first two colours together, which I really like. Okay, my camera cut off, not sure how far I got into that now. So yeah, so I really like how these two are going together, and I'm really excited to work on this. It's all I want to work on. But also I want the jumper, so, and today I have no time to do either. Yay. So that's that. I have a sock which I will go grab, and then I will move on to what I got. And I don't think I've got any Happy Mail. I mean, I have got Happy Mail, I just don't know where it is, so we'll save that for another day. Bear with me. Okay, so we're back. So, and I've also got a little pair of socks on the go, which I love these. So this is the Deluxe Silver Sparkle 4-ply in the Bleak Mid-Winter self-striping yarn. So it's 75 superwash merino, 15% nylon, 10% stellina, and it's from Woolly Goodness. And it's so pretty. I'm hoping you're getting the sparkle because, oh boy, does it sparkle. It sparkles like there is no tomorrow. It is beautiful. It's super soft and squidgy too. And this is how it's knitting up. I love this. So this is my vanilla sock for when I'm out and about. I will be taking this with me today to knit in the car, not at the panto. That might be a bit of an ask. But I love this. And I am, of course, doing it on my two circulars. And it's hanging out in a little Grey Girl signature triangle bag. Now it should have a little Corner of Craft coffee cup in blue on it, in it as well, but I can't find it, which is it's on a project. I just don't know which project it's on. I need to look back on my projects and see if I can find it. So that's my other thing. So that's all I'm knitting on at the moment, is those socks, my brioche wrap and my jumper. So not enough for a rotation at the moment. And then in here, So number one, this is the first, this isn't a Happy Mail. I got these stamps from, oh that's really awful to see, from, no I haven't got anything that's, no, from So Remi. So these are Christmas stamps, and you need acrylic blocks to stick these onto stamp with, but you will, if you look in yesterday's vlog, which I haven't edited yet, you should see it if it's worked. But I love these, so especially that's the reason I bought it, that stamp there, the car with the tree. So that's my journal. Again, this is in no particular order. I was going to show you this. This is my finished box of socks. So that's the results of my year-long hard work. I will put a picture of the colour wheel in here. There's one pair missing because it's in Meg's advent and I've snuck it in there now. She's just over there. So yeah, I stuffed it full of toilet roll, so if she opened 24 while I was away, she'd have wondered what was going on with 24. But the socks are in there now. Yeah, so I finished my box of socks, and the rest of it I think, oh no, that's Happy Mail. That's definitely Happy Mail. What are you? You are Woolly Goodness Colours of 2021 Club for November. So I'm guessing I haven't shown you this. I'm also guessing that by now you've all got yours, so I'm not going to do a spoiler on it. Ooh, they're pretty. Ooh, look at those. This is going in the habitation throw if I ever finish it. I think if I knit that all next year I still wouldn't get it finished. I'm going to give clubs a break next year and buy yarn as and when. I see it, I like it, I need it, because that's going to happen. Probably shouldn't ever need yarn again, but I will certainly want yarn, so I think I need to add some full DK weight skeins to my collection. That's my goal for next year. So this is all yarn retreat related, shall we say. So this is what I bought. Like I said, I did get the Simply Serving Progress Keeper, but you've seen that. And then I also bought 2 skeins of Natural Floof, which have both undressed themselves for some reason, because I want to make either a Tiddly Pom cowl or more snuggle down cowls, or a jumper, not sure which, but this is so soft and squidgy and I can work with it and I like it and I can wear it, which will be really nice. Probably should not have done that, bearing in mind this is white yarn and I'm wearing makeup. And also I picked up a mug which is from Remembrance of Pottery that Kelly did for the Sock Chronicles. So I almost feel like this is my winner's trophy. I did the 12 pairs of socks, I deserve this mug. That is really pretty. I really like it. Really like it. So you see all the different colour socks. So I can use that now that I've shown you on the podcast, but I probably won't use it till after Christmas. So that's my mug. So we all got to dye a skein of yarn, and I haven't got it with me. I had an inspiration photo with me, which was of a tealy blue Christmas tree with green for the tree and red for the ribbon around it, and then white for the decorations, which I really liked. So I took that in as a inspiration photo, and Nick Lay, who's Kelly's other half, very kindly helped me dye this. Now I did the blue, he did the speckles. I was too scared to speckle it myself, and I love this. So let me just undress it It'll be the first time I've seen it undressed. Oh, that's pretty. So it's the mixture of the blues with the red and green speckles. You see, so pretty. And it's exactly what I wanted and what I imagined it to be. So I can't wait to start using that. There's definitely going to be some Christmas socks coming out of that. Possibly not before Christmas now, but depends on how long it takes me to do those other ones, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't reskein yarn, but that'll do. It's not horrendous. It's not brilliant, but it's not horrendous. So that's that. And then we all got a bundle of minis that everybody else had dyed. And this is just lovely. So that one would be my one. And yeah, absolutely love this. And what I want to do is take a little, you know these bits that you get on it? I want to take all the little tags off and put them on a shade card and try and write everybody's names down as to whose was what. I need to do that sooner rather than later so I don't forget. So that was the end of the retreat yarn, of well, Lay Family yarn. And then, as you know, if you were watching, I was staying in the house with the lovely Laura from the Lonely Knitter podcast and Helen from Giddy Yarns, as well as Sophie and Georgie. And Laura took the opportunity to give me her Scrappy Club for this month, which is Gilmore Girls. I love the Gilmore Girls, really love the Gilmore Girls. This is so pretty. And she's very kindly gifted me these all year this year, so I am making a jelly roll blanket with those, again, if I ever get round to it. And then also, I was very lucky to win a prize on the Giddy Yarns podcast. And my prize was just to choose any yarn from her shop. And then Helen had an update and put on her Instagram this, which is the Elves and the Shoemaker, which is from one of her clubs this year. And you know when you're just like, I love that yarn, I've fallen in love with that yarn. I messaged her and went, could I have that as my prize please? And she was like, yes you can. And it's just such an explosion of colour and all the speckles and the browns, and I adore it. So this is also going to be Christmas socks for me, to go in my Christmas sock tin, because the Elves and the Shoemaker was saying Christmas to me for some reason. I'm guessing I must have watched it as a child at Christmas. I think there was always a film, like a little cartoon on at Christmas when I was a little. Plus the colours kind of are saying Christmas tree and Christmas lights to me. Right, did it all, yay. So there may be a little bit of vlog footage of me going to and from Panto later, but otherwise this will be it for today's vlog. So as I said, it's a bit of a podcast more than a vlog today. Normal service will resume tomorrow, just because I haven't got time to record anything else when I get home. By the time we get home tonight, it'll be gone 5. I will need to eat, and depending on how noisy it's been, I may very well come home with a headache, because I normally do after Panto. So hopefully you don't mind. I mean, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be at least 30 minutes, because I can see I've got 10 minutes on this half. Yeah, I will see you on tomorrow, which is Sunday the 12th. I need to do a lateral flow test because we're taking the brownies, in my case, but the whole district, to the Panto today. And the first one didn't work, so I did a second one. Luckily, they're both negative, but, you know, it's one of those times where a double negative luckily doesn't make a positive.
The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you'll die.
Fire?
Nope. If you eat it, you'll die. So worse than the devil, greater than God, worse than the devil, the poor have it, the rich need it. and if you eat it, you'll die. Like if you physically eat it, like a physical eating something. No, okay. It's one word for everything. One word for everything.
Poverty?
Do you think poverty is...
No, I don't know why the rich
better
would
than
need
God?
it. No.
2 ASOS packages for Katie yours.
Thanks, Fab.
And there was just a Skittles falling all over in the pink room upstairs.
Oh, it fell down eventually, did it?
So much jumps on it.
I was going to say like being humble or something like that.
Oh yeah, humble pie. No?
You
Oh.
can have a first letter. It's an N. Like, not necessarily like a greater power. What could be greater than the greatest power?
I'm out.
I have no idea.
Beginning with an N.
Is it really obvious?
It is slightly. What could be worse than the devil?
Nothing?
Worse?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing is greater than God. Nothing's worse than the devil.
The poor have nothing.
The poor have nothing. The rich need
Nothing.
nothing.
And if you eat nothing,
you'll die. But yeah, cool. Nice.
Wow.
taller when it's... What? Sorry?
Taller when it's younger and shorter when it's older.
Is it a walking stick?
No.
Oh.
Candle.
Yeah.
Oh. Then my all-time favourite. What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?
I know this one, so I'm going to step out of this one.
4 legs in the morning. 2 legs
In the afternoon.
and 3 legs in the evening.
It's a bit of a naughty one, but because it's like, don't think of it as like all in one day. What has 4 legs early on? Then they end up with 2, and then it ends up with 3.
I have no idea.
Let me know if you want me to tell you, but I won't tell you. Person. So 4 legs. Pulling a little baby.
Oh.
2 legs and
And
then.
then a walking stick, right? They're so easy. What gets wetter the more it dries?
Wetter the more it dries.
Yeah.
Wetter the more it dries.
Oh, I thought this one was like one that most people knew. Yeah, wetter the more it dries.
I can't get you both these shot here.
What gets wetter the more it dries?
Water.
No.
I found.
A towel.
Ah!
But yeah.
Why do they get wetter the more it dries?
Because it's drying you, but it's getting wet
Oh,
because
more
it's taking.
it dries someone.
Yeah.
How funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah.